Welcome, Virgo. Everything happens for a reason. Spirit, please help guide this message for Virgo. This is a reading for anywhere that you have Virgo placement, Sun, Moon, Venus rising. Everything happens for a reason. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Virgo, we are having a crisis of faith, emotions, feeling torn apart between work and home, between play and work. Remember, everything is a fine balance at this time. There's just breakdowns. There's illuminations. How long are you going to stay in this crisis of faith here? It's an emotional time. You need your family. You need your friends. Some of you can feel very alone, collective. Virgo, overall, it's just in your present moment, it's a very emotional time. Very, very bewitching, nonetheless, your emotions. It could be flowing. Be very dreamy at this time. You could be seeing someone that's very dreamy at this time. Thinking of someone very dreamy. Someone maybe you've seen on a holiday here. When the sun was shining, when it was warm. Somebody caught your eye there. Virgo. Packing. Having to get your rest. Traveling. Change. Trying to balance it all out. And there you are with the Five of Swords there. There's a level of things have got to give. There's amounts of I see like difficult, like what was once difficult is now leading to somewhat of a transformation. Like when a butterfly changes and it goes through its different stages, like you have to embrace every stage. Virgo, you really are going through transformation at this time here. Some of you keep going through the same cycle over and over and over again. Like when you're going to stop hitting your head up against the brick wall, you know? And then some of you are just dealing with some conflict. Like, who is this difficult person that's around you? And they keep bothering you. And like, it's like, you know who they are. And because of that, you can be victorious. You can move past it. You're going to be able to... You're going to be able to, like... be the bigger person and So if you're dealing with any kind of conflict at this time, it's not really worth it. You know that. There's something hidden. There's some kind of secret anyway. There's more to it. Your hard work and everything, you know that it's got to pay off. But at the same time, it's like your patience is running somewhat dry here. And at the same time, here with the High Priestess, the Temperance in reverse, and the Page of Wands, and the Sun here. Some of you are writers. Some of you have poetry. Some of you have some pretty dark poetry, or some things you wouldn't believe, some of the things that you've made it through in life, you know? And that's challenging enough having to deal with it on your own. You would be very victorious by saying like what you overcome in your life. It might help you get out, you know, like writing that hit song. You know, you never know. Some of you are songwriters. And it's time to start writing. I mean, also, I see we're communicating, you know, like getting in your car and going to see a good friend of yours, you know, and you wouldn't be surprised. You'd be surprised just by showing up and being like, hey, I miss you. Like arms wide open. With arms wide open. Yeah, man. This is like one of those things where, and I'm gonna be so happy. This is like, it starts out like your reading actually starts out like, you know, you're pretty wise here, and you're able to overcome like whatever anybody's strong opinion is. All right. And you do have a voice. You may be surprised at the brainstorming that you can do. Use those resources around you. I see you gathering like people's opinions on things. You'll be able to go at whatever you need a little bit better. See some of you having to like get so much in order. Like you're having to work with a whole team of people. And I see a level of like stress where there should be success. And it's just completely draining you. And there is a certain amount where you feel like you were a burden. That has got to stop. It completely leads to conflict. You are not a burden, but some of you keep putting into pretty much a dead-end situation, arguing all the time, over and over, with something that needs to end, and you need to walk away from the situation. That's not for all of you. Please take what resonates, but these are the last 3 cards here. And I'm going to go ahead and clarify those for whoever's going through this situation right now. And I'm going to find out kind of why this is. Why is there the burden, the endings, and the conflict here? This one card over here just keeps wanting to slide off. I'm going to take a look. Yes, there's a new venture. There's no new venture here. There's nothing here. There's something. Some of you can have children that are involved, and some of you cannot have children in this situation or want them. And okay, there's an amount of envy here. Okay, not you're going through this transformation, and some of you are really night. Whoever's like a night likes to read books. Really likes to read books at night. Someone is leaving you stuck. This is clear-cut abuse, one way or another, through the mind. This is mental abuse at its finest. You see the swords here? The arguing, the conflict, it has to stop. A house divided cannot stand, okay? A house divided cannot stand. And you cannot do this alone. It will become too hard on you. Become too much of a burden to be able to do everything else in your life if you're arguing consistently at home. You're not going to be able to overcome. Things are going to be really challenging. Nonetheless. Virgo. Definitely not a burden. I love you. Subscribe to my channel.